Hello, how you all doing? FS Logic here again. So we're on the golden strategy and we are going to be looking at Shiba Inu. So on the weekly time frame, we want to do the same thing. All right. Uh, this is a high, low, lower high, higher low, lower high. This is the lower low we can spot, the lowest low. So right now we have lower high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, lower high, and lower low. So what can we deduce from this? What can we understand from this right now? So this is what we can see. We can see that we had this low as the lowest. This one here, right? So what we have is something like this. We take this high, all right, and we have this here. So from what you could see right now, this was the low, the lowest. This was the lower high that uh, gave directions to this low. Okay, this initiated this. Price moved from here, all right, and made this lower low. So we take this high, this lower high, and this low here, lower low from this previous. So right now, while price was down here, we're in a downtrend. Right now, something has happened. Price has taken out this structure. All right. Price has taken out this structure so that we can now readjust this. We now have to readjust this. Can we see clearly? Yeah. So right now we are bullish. We are bullish on the weekly. Okay. So price is above this structure here and playing around, came back in, went back up. So all of these areas now is now an uptrend. Now it was a downtrend at this point when we had this level in focus. So right now, price has taken it out when a downtrend. The one price made an upward move and took out this lower high. We're now in an uptrend. You see, in my mentorship, I teach you how to spot to mastery. I teach you how to spot these things, and when you master them, trust me, you have very profitable entries. Doesn't mean you're not going to lose trades. You're going to lose, but you're going to have very fewer losses. You have very fewer losses and consistent gains. Do you understand? So when you read this correctly, this is what you have. We have an uptrend right now. Okay, so we'll go to the daily. So what can we see on the daily? So we want to focus on the correct part of the market. So let's have this guy removed. So this guy's out, so we can read our price movement once again. High, low, the most obvious swings. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So as you can see, price has consistently been making downtrend. Price has been going down. You can see the high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And that reminds me, if you don't understand market structure, I have a video. Okay, check the video on the channel. When I was talking about structure, all right. I think the first video. So I was explaining these things in detail so you can understand it and understand the basics. So right now we can see clearly that the market is in a downtrend here. We focus now on weekly. We took the overall, we analyzed the overall chart. So right now we are the current market area. So this is recent, all right, from December down till April. The market has been making lower highs. The market has been making lower highs and lower lows. So now what can we see? We can see that this is our most recent level. So this is the last lower high. All right, let's give this another color. Let's make it dark. So this is dark, this is dark, this is dark. All right, so these are daily level, and this is it. So right now on the daily time frame, Shiba Inu is on a downtrend, while on the weekly we're in an uptrend. Okay, you can always run the video to understand what I'm saying. So right now, so long as price still maintains this level and below, we're in a downtrend. But once price breaks this lower high, I for one am looking towards look for buys. All right, I'm going to be looking for buys if this lower high is taken out. All right, and I'm going to have my entries, stop loss 1:3 ratios. Okay, my ratio is going to be 1:3 when I'm risking 1x in the bid to gain 3x. That's how you're supposed to trade. Every trader should look for good ratios: 1:2, 1:3, 1:4, 1:5. All right, now if price breaks this lower high, I'm looking for opportunities to buy. All right, but right now I'm going to be looking for opportunities to sell. So I'm going to be going to lower time frames to look for break of structure. Then I'm just going to be selling this to the downside. Now this is not as easy as you think, as it looks like on the video. So this thing has levels, so I'm going to be showing you an in-depth analysis on how to read the structures currently, because those are all called structures and structures. All right, so you need to understand it properly so that you can have these entries go smoothly, because something is going to happen while this is going up. Now when you go to lower time frames, you can see there's going to be a structure here. So once I'm looking for a structure break, I'm going to be taking my sells and placing my SLs, okay, so that once I lose, all right, I'm taking my loss. But once price respects my entry, we're coming down. But all of this area is selling area. All of this area is selling area. So we're going to be looking for sells in this area. But still, in what my students understand that there are times when we can look for buy entries. Okay, buy to the upside, look for a good risk reward ratio, make a profit. Then if price gives us an opportunity to come downwards or go higher, we do the same thing too. We just look for sales around here or buy to the extreme point. Do you understand? This is what we call an extreme point. You can buy to the extreme point because price could start to just move from here and buy and keep going even while we're in a downtrend of the daily. Yes, and also price can also move to an extent, break the structure and start coming down to the downside. So then we're still going to be looking for risk reward ratios. So all of this is understood properly in the mentorship. So this is it for Shiba Inu. Trade well, trade responsibly. So please like, share, subscribe. I think we should be talking about Ada Cardano on the next video. Have a nice one. FS Logic here. My time.